Hello Libras, thank you so much for coming for this reading. This is a prediction for the month of March, April and May for you. We're going to look at it week by week to see the overall energies that is crowning that time period, and it's going to play out however it plays out for you. So let's just go and see what's up, what's coming, so you can see clearly, have better understanding, foresee the future, so you can make better choices and be prepared mentally for it, right? Okay, let's go ahead and see what's gonna be happening for you for the month of March. All right, Spirit, let's predict it for the Libras. What's coming up? What's coming up for the Libras? All right, thank you. So I think that underneath the deck with the Queen of Keys is about you feeling settled in yourself. The overall energy that I'm getting for the month of March is that your stability, your comfort, your independence, your financial peace, security is the underlying energy here. All right, I feel like some of you may be waiting on somebody, all right, that is very dear to you, that is meant to be in your life, coming into your life. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting overall with this Queen of Keys here. Okay, but let's go ahead and look straight into the first week. The first week, there's some healing going on, or you're discovering a lot of your healing energy. You're finding out probably that you have healing gifts that you can use to heal other people. It could be through words, it could be through touch, it could be through anything. But ideally, you are a healer, and you understand that this week. You're needing to use that ability this week, or you're receiving healing from your spirit guides and and the angels, or whoever your spiritual team is. They are healing you. All right, it's some healing that you need. Okay, moving into the second week, I am seeing that there is definitely some major things going on where you realize and you understand your power to connect with spirit, that you naturally, you are an oracle. Some of you may be feeling like you need to get a reading from a reader, or to see an oracle card reader or somebody, or you may get a revelation in your dream or whatever. You know, somebody may tell you something about your future that you're going to figure out. Or some of you naturally will feel like tapping in and gaining information about, you know, who you are. Or some of you may start using this ability of yours, of you yourself being an oracle, to tap into information that you need to know. So some revelations will be taking place. You'll be asking questions and gaining some information. It's definitely a very highly psychic power that emanates from you at this time, where whatever you want to know, you ask and you are given. Your spiritual team is surrounding you to give you answers to whatever questions you have. All right, about your power, about your spiritual gifts, or anything. This could be emerging for you. Maybe you didn't know that you were a medium. Maybe you didn't know you could talk to spirits, and now you know. In the second week of March, or you already have all these gifts and you're just asking for more information and tapping in more. You are deeply connected to the spiritual world in as far as mediumship, just, you know, clairvoyance, whatever it is. You can hear, speak, you know, you are in a high psychic power in the second week. But the third week, I feel like something, you know, pertaining to your financial world, it could be your job, or business partners are putting you through some hoops and loops, playing some chess games with you, and you know, you may be going in front of some people, staking your claim or making some things clearer that is connected to your stability and your finances or your job. And it's going to be a very tricky situation, but I think that if you prepare well this could even be a court case that if you win, it will bring you financial blessings. But this could be, if you prepare well, I think you're going to stake your claim and make a win, and you're going to be understood and seen. But they're going to question you and try to put you in the corner. I feel some of them may try to trick you into saying or doing things that you really don't agree with, and you're gonna have to stand firm in your power, in your truth, and defend yourself, whatever this situation may be. But you're going in front of some tough judges, or going to face some tough people. It could even be your friends if it's not work related. It could be anything that you have to stand firm for and fight for your rights and say what you need to say, your own truth. You have to speak it. All right. So moving into, and there's a big change, because I see 555 is going to really change a lot of things around for you. Moving into the 4th week in March, I see that somebody is coming towards you. A male is coming towards you. I think it's a romantic interest. Like I said already, you are waiting for somebody. It looks like too. Some of you are waiting for somebody. You feel settled and you're waiting for the right partner to come into your life, a romantic interest, someone you're destined to meet. And that's not unusual for a Libra to hear, because Libras are all, you guys are always dealing with partnerships and marriage situations too, and just people that you need to be working with. But this is some sort of soulmate, somebody that the ascended masters are guiding towards you. Someone you're destined to meet is coming into your life. It's a masculine. So if you're a male, it's still a masculine energy. It's a man coming. If you're a female, it's still a masculine. And this could be a romantic interest, or it may not be. All right. So somebody's coming towards you. So let's go and look in April and see what this story is unfolding and how things are coming into being for you in the month of April. All right, Spirit, what's going on in Libra's life in the month of April? Happiness in the midst of disappointments. And I almost put the 10 of Cups. So this is, whatever it is something that you couldn't figure out, that maybe brought you some confusion. All right, but definitely you're settling down. You're happy. You've found a resolution to a problem. Maybe the healing, you got the healing that you got in March, or this problem that these people try to put you in, that you had to face and stand up for yourself, that I'm talking about in the 3rd week in March. It reaches a resolution, and now you've solved a problem. You've come to a conclusion. You are happy. All right, satisfactory results have come from whatever challenge that you are facing. So you start the April feeling so happy, feeling like you want to go out and celebrate with your friends. You have something to celebrate. Maybe you won a court case. Whatever it is, there is some joy and friendship. And so my Libra, sorry, I was recording and my card was full, and I had talked through this whole thing, pulled all these cards, and then I looked up and my card was full. So everything that I said from the 3 of Swords, the 2nd week in April, didn't record. So I didn't want to put these cards away because I already pulled it for you. So just understand that I'm not cheating or anything. These are your cards that I pulled. I thought it was recording and didn't, so I'm not gonna re-pull. So I'm gonna just continue from where it cut off for you. So definitely this resolution has happened, right? And you're happy, you have something to celebrate in the 1st week in April. Moving into the 3rd week in the 2nd week in April, you still have some underlying disappointment and sadness and sorrow that you carry within, right? Remember, you are getting healing, or you are also a healer yourself. So there is something that you're working through. There's this stuff that happened at your work, or people that you had to stand up for. That's a lot of energy that pain that you may have gone through, or anxiety or stress or whatever. So there is this underlying sorrow that I understand how this can be here in the 2nd week. Okay, maybe it could be that it's not connected and you just hear some bad news, or you find out something that hurts you in the 2nd week that has nothing to do with the month of March. But whatever it is, you fall into some sort of sadness a little bit in the 2nd week in April. And then in the 3rd week, I see that you are using your psychic abilities. You're stepping into that intuitive power, that energy. And I think it may be secrets that are told to you that you find out and you start to understand why you went through the pain. Maybe it could be connected, all right, to this Three of Swords energy here, but it doesn't necessarily have to be connected, because this is a whole energy on its own. Okay, that could also happen where you're just psychically more inclined, you are more quieter, so you can gain more wisdom and understanding over any situation. You just have a lot of powerful abilities that are appearing and strengthening for you, okay, or you're just needing to use your intuition to understand a problem that you're healing from and understanding. So it could be either or. So going into the 4th week of April, I see that there is some financial problems and stress that you have to deal with, or letting somebody go, or you feeling cut off by someone, and you starting to feel like, how are you going to survive and or secure yourself. You could be, some of you may be losing your home or stability, something like that, or losing a job. Whatever it is, your finances is not where it needs to be at the end of April, and you're needing to work through that and figure that out. Okay, so looking and moving into May, you're starting out in the 1st week here, where you have dealings with or a relationship with a younger man. Okay, so I'm inclined to say it could be connected to this new person you met, this man that is coming in. He looks young, he doesn't look old, you know, from the ending of March here. It could be the same person, or it could be somebody new. Whatever it is, you're dealing with a younger man in the beginning of May, and we're going to have to figure out, you're going to have to figure out what the dealings are. Is it romantic, business, whatever it is, friendship, whatever it is, you would find out, because it's up to you to just know that somebody's walking to you, and then you're gonna, because this is a general reading, so I can't get specific with everybody what this young man is coming to do. You would know when the time gets there. But moving into the 2nd week, we are feeling this sense of spiritual guidance and protection coming for you, to protect you from any sort of harm. So if anybody has some candle work, you know, going on, because this woman is holding a candle, it looks like some spiritual work that is being done on you by a female, could be happening. Or for some of you, this could be that you are using rituals and burning candles to protect yourself from harm. So you could be protecting yourself and using a ritual candle work to protect yourself, or somebody could be working candle work on you. But I feel more inclined to say that you're getting guidance about protecting yourself, because there might be some harm that is going on, you know, in the 2nd week in May. So whichever one, you know, falls into place for you, I hope you work it out and protect yourself and get the guidance that you need to protect yourself, all right, in the 2nd week in May. Let's look at the 3rd week in May here. There is some news coming for you, some information coming for you. You know, this could come in any form. It could be spiritual message, physical message, somebody telling you stuff, email message, whatever it is. Be on the lookout for something that you need to hear, because something is coming for you to know. Looking in the 4th week in May, I see that, you know, you are starting to feel a little bit vibrant here, all right, and you're needing to be careful of how you put yourself and how you spread yourself, or the things that you say, all right. So you are needing to beware of great pride. So something about maybe even showing off a little bit needs to be tamed down. Something needs to be worked out where you're not puffing your shoulders too much, or you're not being too prideful, because maybe you need to definitely protect yourself, or maybe because of the news, maybe it's such a great news that it makes you feel like standing out and popping your shoulders a little bit. So maybe it could be any of that, and you're needing to be very cautious of how you do that and how you put yourself out there. Okay, so this is the energies that you're working with in May. What we're going to do now is get overall advice for you, my Libras, for the month of March, to see what Spirit has to say to you. The way it slid and fell, I'm gonna take that. and you got 2 cards, so I'm going to give them to you. There is a reason why that happened. So don't let your past hold you back, your South Node, and what do you need to release. So I'm thinking that for March, definitely there is some traumatic pain or emotional pain or whatever pain that you have that you're receiving the healing from, and the way to help the healing move along faster that this angelic being or this spiritual healer is giving you from a spiritual realm is to also work on what you need to release out of your body that is not good for you, out of your psyche, out of your soul, out of your mind, out of the way you feel. Okay, so you need to do some releasing ritual. Pay attention to what needs to go and let it go. All right, I feel like this could, you may be needing to release certain old patterns as well that you keep repeating. In this, the clue that I have for you is to look at what is your North Node and what sign is it, and the opposite is definitely your South Node, right? So what sign is that South Node and what house is it in? This issue, this pain, or this releasing may be related to the sign that you are in your North Node and the house and the behaviors and characteristics of that you already have, that you've already been through. It's been something that probably you're stuck in that way of behaving and being, that you don't know how to move forward and step into your North Node fully without being pulled back by your old patterns from your South Node or past life. So that should give you a clue to see where the healing is coming in from and what you're being healed and what you need to release, and also what not to do. The patterns not to release is connected to your South Node. So check on that and see what it is. If you don't have a way to do that because maybe you're not into this, all of this, and you're new here, what I'll do is, what I say to you is that, what are you repeating constantly in your life that is not helping you, that you need to stop? A pattern that you keep going over and over, all right, to help you to move forward. That's how you're going to tap into that. So that's the advice that Spirit has for you. Don't look back, don't repeat the same patterns, the same ways of doing things, and expect a new healing or a new results. Okay, so that's what Spirit has to say to you for the month of March. Let's go ahead and look at the advice for you for the month of April. Expect powerful change. So there is a big change that is happening. I feel like it has a lot to do with you stepping into this new vibration. These changes that is really complex. With this 5 of Coins financial situation and this 3 of Swords here with this disappointments and you having to use your psychic power here, I feel like definitely I can feel this powerful change. Maybe you needing to use your intuition to fight through this problem that you're surrounded with, okay, and having deeper understanding on how to move forward. But whatever this change is, it's a big change that could affect you negatively, and you need to be ready for it. So that you can come out not so bad, right? Not in such a losing, all the way losing kind of energy. So it's a change and it's coming, and it can be from the cards that I'm seeing, it's going to be a tough change, a financial situation or some disappointments. Okay, so you're going to have to stand firm here, my brothers and sisters, my Libra brothers and sisters. You need to fight. You need to fight through these changes. But it's powerful, and I want to believe and I want to hope and put positive energy on it that is going to make you better. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the overall advice for the month of May here. Cards are definitely acting funny. The conclusions are within reach. Your commitment is being tested as well. So there is some spiritual test going on. All right. And maybe that's why you're needing to protect your energy, yourself, or whatever. The news that are coming, anything is possibly tied to you coming to a conclusion, all right, and you finally making sense of all that you're going through. But something is running up for you, something is coming to a head for you that you're going to be able to move from. off from. Okay, so there is this new person coming in, man. I don't think that this person is tied into your problem. I think you already have some issues that you're dealing with, and there's a new person also coming in. All right, I feel like you're gonna find the solutions because your psychic abilities are there and you're seeking oracle energy. You're stepping into your power to solve this. All right, and I saw 12-12, so I think there's an ending to a very horrible cycle or something that is happening that is changing you for the better, or changing you so you can gain more understanding and gain more spiritual power. Whatever the change is, conclusions are within reach. Things are going to come to a full circle for you, and you know it's going to get better, my Libras. That's what I have to say. So thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me. If you like the content, I appreciate your like, subscribe, and shares, and come back and see me, all right, very soon. Thank you, and bye.